Hey, welcome, and thanks for visiting our channel. My name is James Johnson, and my expertise lies in retirement and estate planning. And I want to tell you a crazy story. This is something that happened in my life that changed everything in my life going forward, and why I've become so passionate about retirement and estate planning, and why I make it my life's mission to try to improve everybody's life going forward with regards to this stuff. It was, 32 years ago, 30 years ago, something like that. It was a very long time ago. It was 4:30 in the morning. It was a very cold November night. I got up at 4:30 in the morning to take my 6-year-old daughter to the LAX airport to fly home to see her mother. So as it turns out, I got on the freeway. I jumped out in the center of the freeway in the number 3 lane on the freeway, which runs with the center divider. And about a mile and a half later, at 70 miles an hour, a young man walked out in front of me and committed suicide. Now, as he came through my windshield at 70 miles an hour, his head hit my hand, and that's a fist. And that is as tight as it gets. Now, I would have told you I'm a Marine, I'm a martial arts instructor, and I have the reflexes of a fox, and that ain't ever going to happen to me. Just like that, my entire life changed. At that very moment, everything was different. But here's the interesting part about that story. It's really not the story I want to tell you. The story I want to tell you is, it was literally 30 days before that, I got health insurance for the very first time since I got out of the Marine Corps. And that one tiny little bit of planning changed everything. Because you see, I would have had to file bankruptcy had I not taken the time to do that tiny little bit of planning. Well, why is that important? And the reason why it's important is because what I've come to learn about retirement and estate planning is the number one mistake that people make is procrastination. We put it off, we put it off. We don't get our trust done, we don't get our retirement planning done, and we never do this until it gets to at need, or we have somewhat of an idea, but we don't have a real solid plan when it comes to that. And we don't even really know what we want in retirement, because they're telling us, the talking heads on TV are telling us, well, we're going to live on less money when we get there and all this other kind of stuff. Well, let me tell you a little bit about what it is you really want when you get to retirement. What you really want is you want to live the lifestyle you've become accustomed to, adjusted for taxes and inflation, out beyond yours and your spouse's life expectancy, and then you want to pass your money on in the most tax-favored way possible to your children. This is what you really want out of life. You see, it isn't about rates of return and any of that stuff. What it's really about is net return at the end of the day. And to really get a solid plan, the first thing you have to know is where you are. I've yet to meet a single person who knew where they were financially. When we sit down with them and we show them where they are financially, and then we show them what that looks like going forward, they're suddenly surprised in many ways. One, they're going to run out of money really early. Two, they actually could retire today. They just don't know. So do you want to know? The first step for you is to sit down and find out where you are. Now, you can set up an appointment with us immediately, or you can go out and start learning. But please, whatever you do, go below here, subscribe to our channel. Remember to live like you're going to die tomorrow, and plan like you're going to live forever, because you just might. I look forward to meeting you all in the near future. Keep smiling and make it a great day.